have like already set the energetic boundaries with people or with specifically family members, you know, the people who or the type of family members who like see a vision for you and try and tell you what reality you should create for yourself. So they give unsolicited advice that's probably out of good intention, but it's still unsolicited and it's not helpful. Because it's not a coincidence that when you're not around those people and you're not listening to unsolicited advice, this constant stream of unsolicited advice, it's not a coincidence that when you tune it out and when you go within your own self and you actually figure out what you want to create, not what somebody else wants you to create, it's not a coincidence that you feel more clarity because you're actually figuring yourself out. You're actually figuring out what you want to do. And also, if you did take the unsolicited advice of the family members, the people, whoever it is, who are like, oh, you should do this, that, and the third, and it's based off of their vision for you, but it's not the vision you have for yourself, or it's not what you truly want, that's not going to be sustainable. That's not going to be sustainable. Living your life to validate others or creating a life that for the validation of others is not going to be sustainable. Creating a life that validates you or that satisfies you is going to be what's sustainable. If you're just creating and living this life that fulfills others and validates others and you're doing it for the validation of others because it's what they see for you, but it's not best for you and it doesn't validate you, that's unsustainable. It's not going to be sustainable. Something within you is going to break down. Your mental health is going to be tormented, or your physical health, your mental health, something is going to break down because you are not validating yourself. You are only doing it for the validation of others. So set that boundary. If you don't feel like, because there's a lot of times, and this is another like random topic, because law of assumption always relates. Like it literally never not, it can never not relate to something. Yes, you can change, like yes, you can create a new version of a person if you don't like their behavior and you if you want to do that. But if you don't feel like creating a new version of somebody, you can just set the boundary. Because that's also, you know how when they say manifestation, it's just a decision in your mind. You can decide to create that boundary energetically. I hope this is making sense. But like if you just block that, the unsolicited advice, and block their voices, if, especially if you're manifesting your own life and creating your own life and you have this vision and you're like it's already done and you're persisting in that, and then you're like, oh my god, when, but the people around me, my family keeps coming at me with logic and like it's so discouraging, please just set that boundary. If you're not gonna choose to persist in a new assumption of them and like create a new version of them, please set that boundary because it is the most freeing thing that you could ever, ever, ever do. Okay, love you.